Welcome back to the channel, Dream Family. I wanted to come on here today to let you guys know how you can look flawless on the smallest budget. Come on here and do a small haul video so that you guys can know how you can look flawless on the smallest budget. I don't know if you guys, all of you guys, have this store located in your city or your town. I went to Rainbow recently. Just wanted to come on here and give you guys some little examples. All right, so here it is. I have this beautiful blue and white striped shirt, and look at the detailing of the sleeves, and it's a wraparound blouse. Okay, so this blouse is cute, but I wanted to give you guys some tips on how to look for pieces that look absolutely beautiful, even though you got it from a very inexpensive store. This blouse here that I did pick up from Rainbow, I paid $5, okay? So the item was $5, but I want to come on here and show you guys how to look for items that's very inexpensive that don't look cheap, okay? So what the first thing that you want to look for, you want to look for the stitching. Nice clean stitching, okay? So you don't want it to have like any broken screens that's all hanging all about. You want it to be nice and seamless stitching, like here on this blouse. You don't see the stitching. It's just like you would see on a nice well-made blouse. You see the stitching, nice clean stitching. So that's what you want to look for. And the next thing that you want to look for when you're looking for an item that's well put together, that doesn't look cheap, you don't want like the item, you don't want the fabric to be one color and the stitching to be another. Like say for instance you got some dark blue jeans, and I know you guys are familiar with this. You'll see dark blue jeans or denim jeans, whatever wash, and then they have some gold thread or white threading. It makes the fabric, it makes the item look absolutely cheap. You don't want to pick up something like this, but something like this, you guys, as you can see, it's only $5, but it's well made. This is a skirt set that I purchased, and this was Kardashian expired. So I want you guys to look at this piece. This is a jumper, and you see again, nice seamless stitching. And then you also want to look at the fabric. You see this fabric? It doesn't look washed. It doesn't look like a fabric that will wash out easily. It doesn't it's not like an ashy look. It doesn't have all these frillies like lint and things like that. Because some items it be on sale, but just because it's a sale item, a lot of times it's something that nobody wants. You have to get in the habit of getting exactly what you want, even if it means save up for it. But if you can get it for a steal of a deal, that's fine too. Again, if you look right here, look at the seams in this blouse. Nice. If I didn't tell you where I got this from, and look how even the detail of how this twirl up and stuff like that, it just adds character to it. It just makes the detail of it, makes it look that much more expensive. But I'm going to show you guys exactly how much I paid for this. Regular price is $16.97. For regular price is $16.97, and I only paid $10 for this bodysuit. And then here's the skirt. I'm going to go ahead and take it off of the hanger so I can go ahead and show it to you guys. This is the skirt. The skirt is a wraparound skirt. And then again, as you can see, nice clean stitching is on this skirt as well. The fabric is not dull and ashy or washed out looking or anything like that. It's very, very nice. And again, if I didn't tell you that this came from Rainbow, and Rainbow, if you guys are not familiar, it is a store that averaged from $5 to $26 is the most expensive garment I've seen, and most of the items there don't reach $26. And matter of fact, this item I want to go ahead and show you guys. It was priced regular price $16.97, and I got it for $12. So, and it was regular price $16.97. So this is a nice wraparound skirt. This is a nice cute little top, a nice little bustier, and look at the detailing of it. Nice clean lines. The threading is nice. It's not like any loose threads going about if you look at the item. And then I really like the detail along the bottom of it. This top was only $5. And if you look at the jacket also, I purchased it from Rainbow. And look at the fit of it. It's nice and fitted, nice and sleek. Again, the fabric doesn't look washed out. It's a nice stretchy material. It's very nice. I really like the cut of it. If you take a look, it comes right to the waist. So the detailing of this jacket, and this jacket was only $5. Okay, so the next item that I'm going to show you guys that I purchased is this nice leather jacket. Again, nice clean threading. This is what makes the material. Pay attention to the material. This is a leather jacket, but it looks really nice and soft. You will never tell that this piece came from a very inexpensive store as Rainbow. Again, and this jacket, it was over 20 bucks, because first you can see it right here, it was marked down to $20, then it was marked down to $10, and I actually paid $7 for this jacket. It's very beautiful. You see the hardware on the jacket, and you want to pay attention also to that when you purchasing something from a store like Rainbow. It's not like that really shiny, look like as if almost like someone took and put polish, a clear polish over. You know how sometimes you see the hardware and it just looks really glossy and cheap, but this one doesn't. So you want to pay attention to the hardware on it. Again, you want to look at the zippers and stuff like that, and the weight of the jacket. You want to take your time and feel the material. No breaking thread, nice clean threading and things like that. So this is another well-made piece. And then the thing is, when you filter it in with other items that do cost a little bit more, it would give it even much more of a expensive feel and look to it. So I really like this jacket. I only paid $7 for this jacket. I'm going to show you guys is this overall jumper that I purchased. This do have a washed out look to it, but this is the actual color of the jacket. But if you look at it, it doesn't look all like worn out or anything like that. It do have a little bit of loose threading. The threading isn't as clean, but overall when I examine the jumper and this right here too, these are little things that you have to be aware of, but it wasn't bad. It actually, you know, would pass. Overall, it is a nice piece, but this is what I'm telling you guys to look out for. But like I say, on this item, it wasn't really bad. I want to show you guys. You see the loose threading and stuff like that? You want to kind of be aware of fabric. You want to be aware of pieces that you get that have little threads like this. But overall, the threading is clean on here. The thread matches the color of the fabric. It's not like a white thread on a black jean or anything like that. And the fabric doesn't look all washed out and worn and things like that. And I purchased this actual jumper. It was another Kardashian inspired look. It's not as dark as the jumper that Kylie Kardashian wore, but it is very cute. I really like this. It has little patches on it and stuff like that. I don't care for the patches. I'm going to see if I can take them off. But I only paid $7 for this. But the tag is no longer attached to the item. But this was really cute also. That we went over how to look for clothes. You look for the threading. You look at the material. Make sure it's not washed out. You want to stay away from shirts that's like a t-shirt feel. When you do get a t-shirt, you want to look at it and make sure it's not the type of fabric that'll wash out easily. You definitely don't want to get something that already looks like it been worn and the fabric is starting to fade, look ashy and full of lint before you even purchase it, because even though it's on sale, that is not a deal. So the next thing we're going to go on to is how to pick out shoes. These are some shoes that I purchased also from Rainbow. This is a nice, sleek, patent leather black loafer. Not even a loafer, a nice flat pointed toe shoe. The fact that it is pointed toe, it already gives it a nice, elegant feel to the shoe. Really, really nice. It's a nice flat shoe that you can just slip on when your feet is not done. You want to also, again, even with shoes, you want to pay attention to threading, making sure there's no thread that's hanging out of the shoe and popping and things like that. And a pump or a loafer, you want to make sure that it is bendable. You don't want something that looks stiff, hard, and cardboard. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm talking about, or are you familiar with what I'm saying, but it's some shoes, when they're cheap and very inexpensive, they look really stiff like cardboard. But these shoes, as you can see, they look really soft and they are very bendable, and they're a very nice shoe. I picked it up. There was $10 a piece. I got it in the blush pink and also in the black. So when you buy shoes, you also want to take your time. You want to try them on. You want to feel them. You want to bend your feet in them and make sure that they don't crease and get lines in the top. But that is how you look for a nice shoe at an inexpensive store. Look at the threading. Look at the feel of it. Look at how the material is. See if it's hard, if it's bendable. That is a nice looking shoe. Again, if you wore this outside of the store and somebody saw you on the street, they would never be able to tell that you only paid $10 for these shoes. Now on to accessories. I want to show you guys how you look for a nice accessory piece. See these earrings? When you look for costume jewelry that are stones, you want to make sure that you look at the stone, that it does not have a plastic, hard plastic look. Okay, if you look at these stones, they kind of, the sparkle of them and things like that, you want to make sure it has a nice sparkle to the diamond, even though it's not real. You don't want it to have a dull, flat plastic look. So this is what you look for when you're looking for a nice, inexpensive stone. And I only paid like $6 for this, as well as also with the bracelet. These bracelets, I got 2 of these bracelets and it only cost me $10. So again, with stones, you want to make sure that they don't have that plastic look to them, but they have a bit of a shine and the diamonds actually sparkle. So this is a nice staple piece. Okay, moving along, when you're picking up belts, again, it all comes down to loose threading, nice seams, clean threading. You see the threading in the belt? Again, the threading is the same color as the material. It's not breaking, it's not sticking out. This doesn't look all dull and washed out. You want to pay attention to the hardware when it's gold, that it is not already turning and stuff like that, whether it's on a belt, whether it's on jewelry, purses, whatever. You want to look at the hardware, make sure it doesn't have a overkill in shine, that it's not too gold. The fact that you know how gold should look, you don't want to get something that has a orange look to it. Something has a nice yellow, real gold tone to it is a nice piece, like this belt. And this belt was only $3. And I just looked the belt over really nicely. The plastic is clear, there's no scratches in it and stuff like that. Again, this is a piece that if I didn't tell you where it came from, you would thought that I paid a lot more than $3. This piece actually came from City Trends. And this is a belt that I also purchased from an accessory store, and I only paid between $7 to $10 for it. I can't really remember, but the rules still apply. If you look at it, it's supposed to be leather, so you want to look at it and make sure that it has a leather look. It doesn't look like cheap leather, and the threading and everything is intact. On the back, wherever it's threading at, you want to make sure it's not sticking all out and things like that. But this is a nice piece and it was very inexpensive. Okay, so moving on to handbags. This is a nice little clutch that I bought. I purchased this for $5. Of course, when you go with something like this, when you know it's a designer that made this design, automatically people gonna know that it's not expensive, but it still looks nice. And if you don't mind that, then you might as well go ahead and pick it up, because other than that, this piece is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. I always put it on with my jeans, maybe a white shirt, and my black ankle boots and stuff like that. This is really, really cute because, again, the hardware is not an overkill in gold, and the threading is nice and clean. So yes, I hope you guys understand now how you can go and you can look absolutely flawless on a small budget, because everybody deserves to look and feel absolutely beautiful. I want to make sure you guys understood what to look for when you are shopping for inexpensive pieces, and that you don't pick up something just because it's on sale or just because it's at a great price. Because if it doesn't work, no matter how much it costs, it's too much. It's not gonna make you look absolutely beautiful. You're gonna wind up looking like trash, or it's gonna wind up in the bottom of your drawer, and it's not gonna serve a great purpose. But you want to look absolutely beautiful and flawless on a budget. So make sure you take these tips, apply it, and look at the pieces before you buy. All right, dream family, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys absolutely love the tips that I gave you. I hope that they help you out. Let me know in the comment section down below if these tips helped you out, and is this something that will really, really help you out. And let me know also if you would like to see more videos like this. I hope you do. And guys, remember, as always, I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and there's always an opportunity to look cute, never a reason to look busted. So please do stay flawless, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.